Lord. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. I am so excited. We have Jennifer Leath, the Jennifer Leath, on our Zoom tonight. She's easily one of my very, very favorite people in Texas because she just genuinely loves people, and it just pours out of her. And so I love how she intentionally pours into her team, and I've loved being able to just follow along on her family's journey as they've gone through different things and as they've recently adopted her son. And so she's such an inspiration, loves the Lord, loves her family. So you all are definitely in for a night. So Jennifer, take it away.
Okay, so I'm loving this kid with the amazing yellow goggles on upside down. I'm loving that. And that's always been a vision for me, is that we'd be able to work our businesses with our babies in our lap. That's super important to me. I've got 5 kids. I homeschool. I've been married for 16 years. But, I want to tell my story. I think Joanna asked me to tell it, and we all have a story to tell. But normally when someone starts saying, well, back in 2013, like the glazed over look happens, you're just like, I don't really want to hear this whole long story. Like, get to the point. So I'm going to get to the point. The point is, when I started Plexus, I really, truly could not afford the products. I don't mean like I had to give up a haircut or I had to give up getting my nails done to buy the products. Like, I'm saying I could not afford the products. We had every financial struggle you can imagine, and I could have gotten a job, but I didn't want to. I wanted to be a mama. I wanted to be home with my kids. So that meant we could not afford groceries. I've had the water turned off on me in the shower. I had to rinse my hair out in the neighbor's yard with her hose. I have had many times where I thought, how am I going to feed these kids? I've had experiences where I thought, I'm going to donate platelets or blood plasma to make money. I'm going to clean houses. I'm going to tutor. I'm going to do all the things so I can provide for my family. If you've ever been in that position, you know how much anxiety that evokes. You're just always wondering, is the light going to get turned off? Is the water going to get turned off? And it's just such a struggle. My mother-in-law gave us $100. I've been watching my friend Suzanne for a while. I blocked her on Facebook for a good long while. And I just kept feeling this nudging, like, you need to try this. Well, I was overweight because, having kids, but also just struggling. And food was just kind of it made me feel better. And it wasn't good food either. It was terrible food. Well, it wasn't terrible. It tasted great, but it was terrible for my body. So I gained all this weight. It was kind of the perfect storm. I saw her having financial success, but in my mind, I thought, she's tall, she's blonde, she was in a sorority. These are the reasons why she's having success. But something happened when I started the products. It was like this, a light bulb went off. I thought, I feel better. I feel good. And then I started thinking, I want everyone that I know to feel as good as I'm feeling. So it's kind of a natural extension from loving the products. And then my first month, I made probably $300 or $400, which was like $1 million to us. And I remember going to the grocery store, and I didn't even look. I just started putting meat in the cart. I started getting name brand peanut butter. I got Fruit Loops instead of Fruit Rounds. And I was so excited because I thought, I hope this goes on. Like, I would love for this to happen another month. And I made a decision, no matter how I felt, no matter what happened, I was going to do this without any excuses. And believe me when I tell you, there are many times that I've passed through in these 5 years of being with Plexus where sometimes I think, my life is hard, or I have a child that's struggling with this issue, or my brother's terminally ill, or all the things that everyone's going to face in their life. And I said to myself, I need what Plexus offers in their business opportunity to always be something I can fall back on to allow me to feed into these areas of my life where I'm struggling. So we met a little boy. He's 50. He's not little, actually. He's almost 15. He's taller than I am. We met him last year, and we decided we wanted to adopt him, which is completely crazy and totally has to be the Lord, because, I wanted a baby. But this is who God put into our life. And I'm telling you now, my dream has always been to adopt, but I thought it would only be a dream because it's expensive. And I didn't know how I was ever going to be able to afford it. and I know that plexus is my tent making skill. That's what I call it, because Paul had to have one of those too so he can go out and be a missionary. Plexus is my tent making skill. I use plexus. I believe in it. I love it, but I use it to do the big dreams of my heart. And to be able to adopt with cash was a big dream of my heart, and that's exactly what happened. So I wanted to hop on here because, one, we very rarely, it's kind of like the top 1% of people just have this special spark, have this special bit of integrity, this ability to lead with love, this ability to be honest in all that they do. And that's what Joanna is. And you recognize it right away, because some people are going to do this for the wrong motives. Some people are going to do it for a season and then move on to their next thing. But then there's this special 1% that are going to lead in such a way that people are going to want to follow. And that's exactly why I asked her to hop on here tonight. And so I'm going to encourage you. I was going to talk to you about consistency, because it's hard. Some days you just either don't want to do it or you can't do it. But I'm going to encourage you that no matter what storms come your way, no matter how tired you may feel that day, if even it's only one message, keep your toes in the sand, because the reward at the end of that is so great. And we're not saying that, I'm not saying that because I want you to keep working so I can keep adopting. It's not like that at all. I believe that we all have a purpose, and I want you guys to use this as your vessel to achieve that purpose. And what's exciting is we really do have products that help people. We really do have an opportunity that, I mean, I feel like anyone can do it, because I literally forged my Girl Scout cookie order form when I was in 3rd grade so that I could win this prize from my Girl Scout troop leader. I don't know how to sell stuff, y'all. I don't. That's just not my thing. Do you say y'all in Oregon? No, you don't say y'all. But they say y'all in Indiana. So if you're from there, right? Don't they? No? Maybe. Anyways, I never said it until I moved to Tennessee, but now I've adopted it. And my friend Alita, she's from Canada, and she says y'all all the time. And I'm like, you're not supposed to say that word. But anyhow, I'm just excited that I see this team growing. And if you guys will put that consistency in, and I'm picturing anywhere from, well, when you're first starting out, maybe an hour a day, working on saving Facebook posts that you can use for a later date, finding posts that really speak to you and recreating them with your own picture, your own voice, going through and reconnecting with people. I have a girlfriend that got out her middle school yearbook. I don't even know where mine is. And she reconnected with all of these people. And in her messages, she said, hey, do you remember sitting by me in Mr. Blah, blah, blah's class? This is how the conversation would start. And she signed these people up. How did she do it? She didn't say, hey, you want to sign up for a really good opportunity? That's not what happened. She reconnected, and they saw her beautiful Facebook posting, and they came and asked her. It's the best thing ever, because when someone's asking you, you're like, I'm going to answer. It's not, you don't feel awkward because they're coming to you. And then she knows how to close the deal. So I wanted to make sure you all knew that I was a resource for you. I'm definitely cheering for you. And I'm 100% praying for you that you're able to achieve whatever your dreams are, big or little. If you just want to get your products for free, great dream, totally achievable. If you feel like you're in an area where everyone knows about Plexus, here's some encouragement. Babies are born every day. There's always a new market. And part 2 to that is this. I can leave my house right now and go down the street to the gas station. And everyone in that gas station, I'm telling you now, will not have heard of Plexus. And there are 18 Jewels in Tennessee. That means there's a lot of Plexus people here, and people haven't heard of it. So there's so much more work to be done, so many more hurting people, and so many more people that are on prescription medications and still not feeling well, spending lots of money, and looking for better answers. That's it. The end.
Oh, I loved it. Thank you so much for sharing with us. I love your story. It just means a lot that you would get on tonight, and we'll let you go because I know you have your VIP Zoom. So good luck with that. And thank you all so much for coming. I know you're all busy moms, wives, and I really appreciate you taking the time out of your evening to hop on and listen to what she had to share. So have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.